team match teaming with Jazz. So let me just throw it out there. If they flow, if they mesh, and especially if they get the win here tonight, do you think that may change Angel Orsini's mindset and perhaps go after, let's say, the Cosmo Club and the tag team titles?
I mean, it's certainly going to end her. It certainly could end her head. I mean, let's be honest. I mean, she's teaming with Jazz, and let's be honest, Jazz's credentials are huge. WSU Hall of Famer for her contributions and accomplishments in our business, and I mean, let's be honest, Jazz has held the ultimate accolade, 2-time WWE Women's Champion. It's a hell of an accolade. Who better would you want for your tag team partner if you did want to go for the tag team championship here in WSU?
I 100% agree, absolutely. You got to factor in that Jazz, as well as Angel Orsini, neither are tag team specialists. The only one actually involved in this match that has competed in tag team wrestling is Amber O'Neal. The others primarily specialize in singles competition. So how well would these two former champions in their own right fare as a tag team? I guess we got to find out.
They could be using this as a measuring stick to see how well they gel together. I mean, two individuals have to have that chemistry, have to have that unique opportunity. Havoc and Hadrian were great tag team champions when they were reigning here. We've already seen the gelling of Jenna and Cindy Rogers. They're becoming very good tag team champions. It all takes chemistry. That we might see that tonight. Jazz and Angel Orsini could be using that as a test to see how they gel with each other as a tag team unit. But right now, starting things off, it's Nikki Roxx trapped in a very tight, formidable side headlock by Angel Orsini.
In New York, we call that snug. Snug side headlock.
Oh, Nikki Roxx able to finally escape and retreats to the corner.
And Fallon, I'm just going to throw it out there. I'm slightly biased in this match because...
You're not supposed to be biased.
No, and I'll tell you why. Recently, on a WSU King and Queen tournament, I myself teamed with Nikki Roxx, and we made it to the finals together. So if anyone knows how good Nikki Roxx really is, it's me, because me and her together as a team, we made it all the way to the finals. Ironically enough, in the second round, we beat Jazz. We defeated Jazz and Balls Mahoney. Does that not speak volumes?
That is a tremendous feather in the cap.
Well, let me put a second feather. In the first round, we beat Angel Orsini and her teammate. Nikki Roxx holds victories over both of them.
That's very true, but you understand that was the King and Queen tournament. It was a mixed tag team tournament. This is
obviously
straight women's wrestling. The ladies beating the high holy hell of each other as Jazz held on to that wrist lock. They would never go.
Straight women's wrestling opposed to what? What are you trying to say?
Well, when you're working a mixed gender tag team match.
Dallas, pay attention right now. She just ducked the clothesline.
Your style is going to be different. Jazz ducking the clothesline and scores the armbar. Now let's reiterate. This is an uncensored match, uncensored rules match, which basically means there's no DQ. Nikki Roxx earlier on went for a rope break, and everybody's like, it's uncensored rules. There's no rope breaks.
No rope breaks. That sounds kind of uncensored if you ask me.
Series of double axe handles to the shoulder blade a moment ago. Oh, and a victim kick. Dead center of the spine of Nikki Roxx.
I don't know if you caught that with the victim kick. She also clipped her in the back of the neck with her knee, which adds just a little bit more to it.
Did she hit her in the external occipital protuberance with her knee?
I believe it was between the C4 and C5 vertebrae.
Nice Northern Lights has the arms.
That was a different variation of Northern Lights. If you saw, she actually hooked both of her wrists as she was doing the Northern Lights suplex and pinned both of her shoulders down, adding extra leverage to try to keep her down for the 3 count. That's very, very veteran-esque of Angel Orsini.
Absolutely a huge veteran move a moment ago by Angel Orsini as Amber O'Neal just looks on and can't believe that her partner is getting her butt whipped so much. But Nikki Roxx, just like that, can turn it around and has done that, scoring with the hammerlock.
Beautiful hammerlock right now. She has complete control over Angel Orsini. You can see it on her face. She's grimacing in pain as she's literally looking up at the lights, wondering how to. She's calling. She's saying that she's pulling her hair. I don't think Nikki Roxx would play dirty to you.
Absolutely. You saw a moment ago, Angel trying to play a little bit of mind games, saying that Nikki Roxx had pulled her hair, which I couldn't really tell. She might not have. I thought she did. There's no rules.
I thought Angel Orsini just slipped on the beer that was left over from the Brittany Savage match.
No,
I didn't see the hair pull.
But this time, then Nikki Roxx thinks, all right, if it is, bang, and then yank down the hair. There is no DQ in this match.
I know. You've said it over and over and over.
And these women have to adapt themselves to the fact that there is no DQ in this match. I mean, quite literally, if Amber wanted to, she could walk right now, grab a steel chair, and waffle Angel Orsini and Jazz with a chair, and it would be legal.
No, she was just choking her. Why did the ref go for a DQ?
Well, not because there's no rules.
Oh, there's no DQ.
That's what it means. That's why the hair pulling doesn't matter. Rope breaks don't count. Because, you know, normally the rope break, you have a 5, it's a warning DQ thing.
And it would be a DQ, but since this is no DQ, you can't be DQ.
See, you're catching on.
I love it. Really? Really? I haven't gotten over that since early on in the night. Really?
That was really.
Really.
Amber now. Chop right into the pectoral region of Angel Orsini. Pectoral region.
Oh.
But catches Amber, come off the ropes. Sidewalk slam. Has the leg hook. 1, 2. No.
And yeah, 2 count.
The look on Nikki Roxx's face a moment ago, I don't think she was very confident in the fact that Amber might have kicked out. As the tag is made, and in comes Jazz, the WSU Hall of Famer.
No, so now how do you pronounce her nickname again? What is it, the female fighting phenom? Is that correct?
That is correct. Correct. It's almost a tongue twister in and of itself.
Say that 37 times really fast. Go.
How was that?
Couldn't do it.
Not even gonna try.
Couldn't do it. Fighting female for that? Yeah, you can't do it.
Not even gonna try.
Can't
Jazz build up a head of steam. Oh, huge leg drop.
That was a good 5-foot.
Has the leg hook. 2. Oh, absolutely great vertical leap. Jazz got game. Jazz got ups. Jazz getting jiggy with it maybe too. I don't know.
Getting jiggy with it. No. Pulling Amber by the hair. A lot of hair pulling in this match, Tom. A lot of hair pulling. But there's no DQ, as you said. So you can't be DQ'd for the hair pullage.
No hair pullage. Very good.
Pullage, yes. Hair pullage.
So maybe in the future they should go the Kevin Matthews route so they don't have to worry about the hair pullage.
No, once upon a time I actually had long hair and somebody pulled my hair once and it hurt. Then I went home and I shaved my head bald, but I don't necessarily know how these girls would look bald, except for Nikki Roxx. We have seen Nikki Roxx bald and she looks very attractive.
I thought she looked fabulous bald. And look at now, getting back to the action, look, did you see the variation of the arm bar using her legs to provide so much extra torque?
Absolutely.
A moment ago by Jazz, great move. But Amber O'Neal decided to take the proverbial shortcut, as it were, and rakes the ice to gain the offensive advantage again.
Well, if there's a no DQ match, I'm actually more shocked that they're not going on the outside. If I was involved in this, I would be on the outside looking at whatever I could find. I would look for a shank if that's what it took to win this match.
That's a little extreme.
No, maybe not. I didn't say I was going to use it. I would say I would look for it and maybe scare them into getting counted out. That's what I was going for. Don't make me look like I'm some kind of murderer. What's the matter with you? Let's get back to the ring right now. Jazz has Nikki Roxx in the corner, and she's lighting her up with a bunch of kicks and chops. Reversal. Nikki has control. Ooh.
No one on the pull there. Again, Jazz, back to the wrestling. Armbar takedown. Tags in Angel Orsini.
You want to know why a lot of female wrestlers use arm drags, Fallon? Do you want to know why? Because I'm going to tell you. Because they're effective. They are outright effective. They grab their opponent's arm and yank them across the ring. You know how easily a dislocated shoulder could happen. How easily. Just like that. Just like the snap of your finger could happen. And they know it.
That quick?
That quick. Snap of your finger. Boom. Dislocated shoulder.
You know, snap your finger. That sounds like it could be part of a good song. Snap your finger, snap your neck, maybe?
No, snap your fingers, dislocate your shoulders. No one's talking about neck snapping. It's dislocate your shoulders.
Meanwhile, in the ring, Angel Orsini, a variation abdominal stretch, actually had a lot of torque on the jaw of Nikki Roxx, twisting in the opposite direction. Her body was seated. Did the ring just splash?
I believe it did, and if you look at Jazz right now, she has looks to be a 16-ounce bottle of water and just spit it into the ring. I guess tonight's the night of spitting fluids into the ring, huh?
Yeah, I'm not going to touch that one.
Oh, what?
Hang on a second. Amber O'Neal out here a moment ago just pulled Jazz out of her corner.
Yanked her down by her leg, and Jazz's face just smashed against the ring post. The ring apron. Now, if you look at Jazz's size, she's not necessarily tall in stature. So with Amber O'Neal pulling her up, her jaw just smacked dead against that ring apron, and she might be knocked unconscious right now.
And let's reiterate, the ring apron is the hardest part of the ring, the way the ring is constructed. there is little padding. It's maybe 1.5 inches to 2 inches thick. Under that is nothing but hard planks of wood. There is absolutely no give on the apron. And I guess the team of O'Neal and Roxx have finally decided to adapt the uncensored aspect of our match.
Ref needs to turn around right now. Nikki Roxx has the pin. The only two can. If the referee was in position, I have to believe that would have been it. That has to have been it.
It's very possible. It could have been a 3 count, but the referee also doing his job. He's got to worry about the condition of the other wrestler. I had to check on Jazz's condition. Jazz seemed that she was all right. Turned his attention back to the ring, saw the pinfall attempt, and was only able to get a 2 as Orsini rolled the shoulder.
And it looks like I was corrected by assessment. Jazz might be knocked unconscious on the floor right now.
Yeah, she's very, very slow to try to get back up to any type of vertical brace, leaving Angel Orsini to stand alone, but Nikki Roxx having none of that, shooting her to the outside.
But now, even if she is able to get back up, even if she is able to even make it to the apron, what good is she if you tag her? What kind of condition is she in right now to even compete for her team? You have to imagine that she's in nowhere remotely close to halfway decent condition to continue to compete.
Absolutely. And meanwhile, Nikki Roxx has the referee distracted for a good minute to 2 minutes. Had left Amber O'Neal an opportunity to literally just stop the crap out of Angel Orsini at ringside.
Well, not only that, Nikki Roxx came across the ring and she saw that Jazz was making her way back to her feet, and she quickly cut her back off and cut her back down to size, and Jazz is right where she was 2 minutes ago, face first lying on the floor.
And now Amber O'Neal high-fives her partner, runs back into the ring, and now has come out to the opposite side of the ring in front of us, in front of our great WSU fans here in Union City, and she continues the assault on Jazz while Nikki Roxx introduces Angel Orsini's face into the ring steps.
Right now, there's a 2-on-1 onslaught with Amber O'Neal and Nikki Roxx, double teaming Angel Orsini and putting the butcher. What they need to do right now is somehow, someway get her back in the ring when she's most vulnerable. You said it's a no disqualification match. While Jazz is down and out, double team Orsini, beat her down, do what you have to do, get her in the ring, pin her, go to pay when to go home.
Nikki Roxx. Scaring our fans, making them feel like they're going to throw Angel Orsini right in their laps. And then shoots Orsini back into the ring.
See, that's a smart tactic. That's a smart tactic. That's my queen in the ring right now, and that shows just how brilliant she really is.
So you and Nikki Roxx were the tag team partners for the tournament, correct?
Yes, and we made it to the finals.
And who did you lose to?
Alicia and Devin Moore.
Okay.
I'm not talking about Alicia, I'm talking about the people in the ring, and we defeated both of them.
She can't be the queen. She can be your princess, but not your queen.
Well, she was my queen in that tournament.
As Nikki Roxx continues the assault, Orsini a moment ago. Hard knife edge chop. Actually, Nikki Roxx right in the thigh.
Not only did she knife edge chop her, she double chopped her back and fell, and that hurts so much more, man. When you take 2 big hands and just slap them across the small of your back, it stings so bad.
Look at how red the upper pectoral region is of Nikki Roxx and both women.
Is that a double Yakuza?
Double standing Yakuza.
And ironically enough, somehow, some way, look at the only one who's standing right now.
Yeah, the only one up on a vertical base is Jazz.
Trying to rally the fans to get behind Angel Orsini.
Help give Angel Orsini that little bit of adrenaline burst to help perhaps get her to the corner, but how effective would Jazz be at this juncture of the contest? And I think Angel realized that we're going to find out. There's a tag on both ends. As Amber O'Neal's now been tagged in.
Oh, right hand.
Left jab, make a pair. Series left hands by
you can hear
winding him up. Big roundhouse right hand by Jazz.
Turns her inside out.
Hard clothesline by Jazz.
Jazz on spaghetti, Amber O'Neal on spaghetti legs right now. Trifecta. Oh!
Roundhouse heel kick.
Knockout blow.
It's got to be all but no. Nikki Roxx right there to cut that off.
That would have been it. That would have been all she wrote. Oh! Spear. Just more or less mauled Nikki Roxx down. This is pent-up frustration on Angel Orsini's part, taking out on Nikki Roxx.
But Nikki Roxx, though, is the one who introduces Orsini head first into our guardrail ringside. Meanwhile, Jazz back in the ring, series of elbows to the back of Amber O'Neal's head, I should say.
If there was ever an opportunity for either team to win this match, it's right now with both members on the floor, but Nikki Roxx is back in the ring.
Back in the ring. Sabre and her partner. Oh, Roxx, boot in the midsection.
We've seen this one before. She's put away many opponents with that one, and that could be all she wrote.
And that was the Barbie Crusher.